Today, we're keeping it all here in the AFC South. It's the Houston Texans and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
Ball teed up, Logan Cook out for the kick. And we're off from Jacksonville. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Enough to Chubb to start the drive. It's on the turf, ball's out, he lost it. Oh, and they got it back. This play is still live. Man, he almost took it from turnover to first down, just a little bit shy of reaching that marker. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the first.
First down, Texans.
Shotgun now, first round. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Here we go.
They are running from the gun with Chubb. JAX pick it up. Not much added after the recovery, partner, so that is where they'll take possession from the fumble. Man, this is a tough ask of your defense so early in a game, Brock, sending them out on short notice and a short field after you fumble it away.
But these are the critical moments defensively you got to live for, right? This is called sudden change. They practice this, and it's your time to put out this fire.
And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
It's a gain of 11. That's good for a Jaguars.
Hey, go!
First carry now, this is Bashal Tootin. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Throwing is Lawrence on 3rd down. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football. I'd say all in all, that's the exact type of start this team was looking for. 2 possessions in, they've got the lead. A little early momentum with that field goal.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Returnable from the 1. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Stroud. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be out of bounds just before reaching the 30.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable. And then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Here's Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Pick up a 5 on that play. And it sets up a Houston first.
And the Texans first down.
Here we go. Where's the hot? Why, Tony?
Stroud from the pistol. Pass caught by Tank Dell. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. Has a man, Dalton Schultz. And they take him down right along the 30.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, and come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that third down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. On play action, here's Stroud. Buying some time right. Once complete, it's Brian out right. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
Here we go.
From the red zone now. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the gun, Stroud. Escapes the pocket. He brings it in. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And there's a man there, it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. 40. Into the red zone. And he takes this one back for the kick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. He's throwing deep to the left side. He's got it at the 30. And this is all the way to the 13-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
First down from the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with, right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
Jaguars look ready to go. Here comes 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Bigsby. And they force him out after just 2 yards there. It's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Lawrence working from the gun. Connects on the crosser. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. He lets one fly deep downfield. It is caught at the 20. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars make it a 9-point advantage. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. Honest Little for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jaguars make it a 10-point ball game.
17, Texans 7.
On now is Cook to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. This makes it up to the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. Stroud. On the move, headed right. Well, right side hauled in by Collins. And finally, they're able to stop this play from getting any more yards.
The best offenses in the league, and I don't really care what level it is, Kate, they stretch it vertically, and they'll stretch you horizontally. You show them that same look and just push the ball vertical, they'll catch on to it. But you start to mix and match and run these guys across the field, you become dangerous.
They go play action with Stroud. Forced out to his right. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Here's a screen now for Chubb. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Josh Hines out and that time to haul him down. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Again, Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's a counter give to Chubb. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Throw right side, Dell has it. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. The rookie out of Colorado, the one to bring him down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that was way too much risk for that reward.
They kick the running back in motion. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. Rough snap, he didn't get much into it, and this is going to wind up short. And the deficit remains 2 scores. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Bigsby. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a Jaguar 1st down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Everbank. And it's the Jaguars who have 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Lawrence. He sends this one to the end zone. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Thomas Jr.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Lassiter on the
Let's go.
coverage.
We got it. Go. High.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And it looks like he's going to be marked just a little shy of that first down. Ball at the 41, third and short.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down. Jacksonville in punt formation. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And they'll get to this one right around, no, actually exactly at the 15-yard line. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with roughing the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. You gotta be smarter than that. No reason to hit the kicker there, and that gives them a first down.
Here we go.
Lawrence looking to throw. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted. Picked off by Darren Stigley Jr. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
First down, Texans.
Let the hot. Hey, south.
First down throw by Stroud. He puts everything behind this one. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Incomplete. He was covered by Tyson Campbell.
All right. Another swap.
Shotgun now for Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Yards to go.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Here we go. Tony. 18.
Throwing again, it's Stroud. Complete to Chubb. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. Texans going to kick this away on fourth, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
They've got blackjack on the clock. Not a ton of time to use before halftime.
Red 23.
Lawrence with it on first. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. Henry To'o comes up with it. And the Texans get the football back with minimal time to go in our half.
They'll take over first down.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's first and goal. Chubb will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Nick Chubb touchdown. Fairbairn now for the PAT.
For the extra point.
And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Fields the hard squib kick.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Drops to a knee, clock's going to run unless that defense burns one of its 2 remaining timeouts. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10.
Hey, Rob. Here we go.
Up the middle they go with Bigsby. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively.
Connection made, Travis Etienne. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
On 3rd and 2, here's Lawrence. And he's caught, he's got Brown. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Here's Etienne on 1st down. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. And stop coming from Henry To'o. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, Soko, it's hot. Here we go.
From the 47. Throw left side, complete. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and to midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and 1, Lawrence to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Give him 3 on that game. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
Hey, lie.
Good defensive effort here. Drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
Kate, it was such a privilege for me living up in the Pacific Northwest and covering the Legion of Boom. And when I see a play like that, all I see is number 25. Richard Sherman. Yeah, he could run his mouth and he could talk with the best of them, but he walked it with tackles just like that.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Jaguar 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Tootin gets it from the gun. And 2nd down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in the phone booth yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Well, no look on his first look of the game, so they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
The Texans close it in, and they will get him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. So they send him out for a field goal, and they don't get much longer than this. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. It's good, not by much, but it's indeed good, bottom left. And that'll double their lead to 6.
My life experience has taught me these kickers are a lot like golfers. They know how to keep score. They know when they've hit their best shots. They know when they've hit their career longs, and he just got it done.
And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Texans take over 1st and 10. At their
Texans
own
to the line,
18-yard
1st and 10. Stroud off of play action. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Trying again, following the sack. Completed to his running back. And he will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Setting up the screen. Has some daylight through the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Stroud throwing here on 1st. Buys time, rolling right. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, oh, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Here's Stroud again. This has been a trend, yet another interception. Picked off by Travis Hunter. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a 2nd half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
So we're through 3 here. It's Jaguars football with a slight lead. Just got to hang on to it for one final quarter. 2nd and 3 now.
Take right open.
Tootin headed left. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Easy, easy, easy.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Hits him on the out route. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hey, center, pinch.
Now Lawrence on the play fake. Connects on the crosser. Escapes a defender. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
It's a gain of 29.
We hear about basketball on grass so much more of the space and speed coming to the NFL game. That play's so indicative of it. Get that point guard in the open field and let him do his thing.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
Running right is Bigsby. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
That pass cut by Strange. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
You know, Kay, that is the epitome of trust right there. Right, when the ball is let out of his hands, I think everybody on the sidelines in the stadium went, because you throw it in double coverage. And you may question the decision, but it's tough to challenge it when it produces results like that.
It's 3rd and 5 for him after the penalty.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, hot. Here we go.
Has it on the slant. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Move those chains. That's good for another Jacksonville first down and goal to go.
They'll run. ETN. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense.
And he won't escape this. The Texans take him down. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
Bend. Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars go up by 12 in the 4th. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw. And he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Texans 14. Logan Cook to kick off for the Jaguars.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Return starts from the goal line. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he's got them quite the gain here, partner, as he finally is brought to a stop.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best, like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Stroud to throw again on 2nd. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting them into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. He's going to push one deep down the right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. And that brings up 4th and long. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Devin Lloyd making the play.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, then interceptions follow.
And progress finally halted after he picks up a chunk.
These running backs love getting into the open field, and the best of them, they're not even looking at the man right in front of them. They're looking at that next level to get a chunk run like that.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And off to 2. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. So rather than let the 2-minute warning hit, the defense burns the first of its timeouts. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Go, let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here.
13, look. Back, 23. Hey, tomato. Hey, kill. 11.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Finds him over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville 1st down.
That's good for a Jacksonville.
On the give, it's to trying to fight free. He can't do so. They've got him behind the line. Now let's see, Brock, if they call their final timeout. Houston calls it 2nd timeout, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Hey, go.
They give up the gut to Bigsby. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out. So the Jaguars come away with the win in this one. Man, they were facing a top-5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports.